I've asked my good friend, Tony Beeson, with the Drive Outdoors, to come down here, and he's going to teach me the basics of bow shooting. Now, Tony, I know I've never actually done it, but I do have a pretty general idea of how it works. So the bow's here, we put the arrow in, pointy ends on that end, pull the string back, boom, we take out the Sheriff of Nottingham.
I don't think so, Cade. Let's start by holding it the correct way.
You know, one of the main things I noticed about the difference between a bow and a firearm is when I picked this one up, nobody ducked, nobody ran. I think I understand why they're not that scared of me using it. So I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to allow you to just show me and walk through the basics of what I need to know before we head out and take a shot at a target.
The bow has a grip, of course, where you're going to place your hand. That's how you're going to hold it, and that's how you're going to keep it out in front of you. You need the arrow, as I said earlier. You're going to place the arrow on the string. Now this is a drop-away rest that we're shooting here. So you're putting the odd fletching up. The odd fletching meaning they're 2 orange and 1 white. Right. You want to put that odd fletching up so that you don't possibly hit that rest when you release the bow. There's a string loop. There's a sight and a peep sight. Now you've got everything here that you need to shoot this bow. We use releases when we shoot. A lot of people will shoot fingers, they'll shoot tabs, gloves. There's many different ways. Some releases hook to your wrist, some are held in the palm of your hand. This is a wrist release which hooks on that string loop. Once you hook it to that string loop and go to pull it, you want to make sure that your finger's behind that trigger. You don't want to hit the button and possibly hurt somebody by sending the arrow downrange prematurely or dry firing the bow if there's no arrow on there. If you ever draw your bow back, you're like, you get a new bow and oh, it's cool. Man, that's awesome. You draw it back and you release it and there's no arrow there, you can decable it, bust the limbs, break the cams. The cams on each end of the bow, it's a dual cam, and that's the engine of the bow. That's the basics of this bow and the mechanics of this bow.
So don't dry fire.
Don't dry fire.
And keep the finger behind the release because you don't want to prematurely shoot.
And when you draw it back, as you referred to it earlier, Cade, the pointy thing, keep it pointed in a safe direction downrange.
Point it in a safe direction and don't go premature. Good advice for all things in life. So I think now that we know the basics and how to hold it upright, do you think we're ready to go out and take a shot at a target?
I think we're ready to give it a spin.
Well, this is exciting. This will be my first time to pull back a bow. You guys stick around. Let's see if we can avoid embarrassing ourselves. I am going to go change into something a little more archery appropriate, and we'll meet you guys outside by the target.
It's going to be fun seeing him shoot that bow. But I am so proud he's changing out of that suit and tie. He came looking like little Lloyd Farleyroy gonna shoot a bow.
He's rookie.
Come on, Cade. Go change.
It's Robin Hood.
Good grief.
2 hours later.
That's more like it. That'll work.
All right, let's shoot this bow.
Here we are. All right, first thing we're gonna do, set this down very easily. There's the release I was talking about. You're going to put your hand through the release, cinch the buckle up. You want it good and tight on your wrist. Your wrist is what you're pulling off of. And then just buckle the wrist in, slide it out of your way. That's where it's all going to start, right there.
All right.
Come on, Cade. Come on, Cade. Flip it around.
All right, all right.
Flip it around. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. You're right, go ahead. There you go. Now it's going to come around like that. Now tighten it up good and tight right there.
You guys see how good I was paying attention there. Get it good and tight.
A lot of people that shoot bows when they start, Adderall is recommended. That way you pay attention. All right, so you're ready.
All right, now what we learned is that we're going to find the odd fletching and put it to the top. We've got one ready. Now this is a different tip.
That's a field tip. They're broadheads. The broadheads we use are Zeus, but you're going to stick it in like that, correct?
All right.
Place it on the string. It's like trying to catch a housefly sometime.
Got it.
Turn it around like this.
Okay.
Finger behind the trigger. Correct, just like that. Point it at the ground when you're drawing and come to full draw. You're going to want to hold it. It may want to try and take it away from you.
All right.
But you're just going
now
to
when I pull it back, do I
push
just
and
stick
pull.
it?
No, sir. Push and pull. Separate and divide.
All right.
All right. Bring it down.
All right.
Bring it down. We're going to get your peep set like that. You're going to look through the peep at the first pin and then slowly squeeze the trigger.
Oh.
Bullseye. First shot.
Robin Hood has got nothing on me. The Sheriff of Nottingham can't compete. That's a bullseye, first shot ever, first time ever pulling a compound bow back. I think we're good. I think we've hit our, I've peaked too soon.
Maybe it was the outfit. Good job.
That's right.
Good job.
Woo! That was actually really fun. That was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. The bow was a lot harder to pull back than I originally thought, but I think you said it was what was
72 pounds.
72 pounds. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that was really cool. I can't wait to pull that arrow back out and try it again. All right, so we're gonna take a few steps back. We're gonna try it again. Now we're just having fun, but this time I'm gonna shoot a different pointy thing, which is, what did you call that?
That's called a broadhead, and that's actually a Zeus broadhead. It's a collapsible blade. It collapses whenever it finds restriction. It'll collapse to like get past bone and stuff.
Okay.
But with that broadhead, also when you're loading your bow cage, you want to make sure and keep that away from the strings and cables because they're sharp, and with the pressure those strings are under, it could slice it and cause that bow to come apart. So you want to keep that away when you're loading your bow.
All right, so this time we're going to turn it down, be a little more careful.
Odd fletch up. There you go.
Odd fletch up.
There you go. Make sure it locks back on the string. Good and tight. There you go.
All right, we're locked.
Notice the lighted knock lit up.
All right, we'll put our release on, finger behind the trigger. Here we go.
Is that comfortable to you?
Well, not really, but that's mostly because I'm trying to flex for the camera.
That's right, that's right. Well, let's just focus on hitting the target.
All right, we're gonna find our sight. I'm gonna find the trigger. Ah! Give me something cold. Give me something cold to put on it. That really hurt. That really, really hurt.
Yeah,
that hurt really bad. That really, 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 really hurt. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. We hit the target. We got it. We're good. All right, Tony. So we've learned how to shoot a bow. Shot it for the first time. Now, the big question is, what's the trick to getting better at it? What does it take to really get good at archery?
It's just like anything. You need to pick it up each day, and you need to do it. Take it outside. If you don't use it, you lose it. Cage, you got to go outside and each day. You just got to practice, practice, practice.
Okay, well, we don't really have time for that. So Blake, can we just do like one of those 30-second Rocky montages and just show me doing a bunch of random activities? We'll see if we can't get better that way. think that'll work. All right. Well, Tony Beason with the Drive Outdoors. I appreciate him coming down here, going to the trouble, setting me up, teaching me how to shoot a compound bow. I can't wait to get back at it myself. Yeah, I think this was well worth the embarrassment to pick up a new hobby. So arm hurts, the ice pack is helping, and be sure to check out these guys. Tony, where can they find the Drive?
You can find the Drive on Facebook and on Instagram, the Drive Outdoors TV. We're located in Southeast Missouri.
All right, thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you have something in the outdoors that you'd like to see me try, comment in the section below. You can find our videos at www.gyt90. You can find them on our Facebook page at GYT90. Follow us on Instagram. And of course, anywhere that you see us on YouTube, comment below something you'd like to see me try. We'll go out and give it our best shot. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Kate.